In the early 20th century, Europe stood on the edge of disaster. Empires were old. Nations were restless. And nowhere was the tension more dangerous than in the Balkans. This region, stretching from the Adriatic Sea to the Black Sea, was a mosaic of ethnic groups, religions, and rival ambitions. For centuries, much of it had been ruled by one fading power, the Ottoman Empire. But by 1912, Ottoman control in Europe was collapsing. What followed were two brutal wars fought back to back. They redrew maps, destroyed alliances, and planted the final seeds of World War I. These were the Balkan Wars of 1912 to 1913. The Ottoman decline 2 minutes. For over 500 years, the Ottoman Empire dominated Southeast Europe. But by the late 19th century, it was known as the sick man of Europe. Corruption weakened the state. Its army was outdated. And nationalist movements were rising everywhere. Serbs wanted independence. Greeks dreamed of reviving their ancient glory. Bulgarians sought to unite all Bulgarian-speaking lands. Montenegrins wanted expansion. Each group believed the same thing. Ottoman rule had to end. Meanwhile, the great powers Russia, Austria-Hungary, Britain, and Germany watched closely. The Balkans were not just local conflicts. They were a chessboard of global power. In 1912, something unprecedented happened. Former rivals Serbia, Bulgaria, Greece, and Montenegro set aside their differences and formed the Balkan League. Their common enemy, the Ottoman Empire. Russia quietly supported this alliance, hoping Slavic states would weaken Ottoman and Austro-Hungarian influence. The plan was simple and ruthless. Attack the Ottomans. Expel them from Europe. Divide the land afterward. But hidden beneath this unity was a dangerous truth. They all wanted the same territories. In October 1912, Montenegro fired the first shot. Within days, the entire Balkan League attacked. The Ottoman army was unprepared. Major campaigns. Serbia crushed Ottoman forces in Macedonia. Bulgaria advanced rapidly toward Constantinople, defeating elite Ottoman armies. Greece captured Thessaloniki, a key port city. Montenegro laid siege to Ottoman strongholds. For the first time in centuries, the Ottomans were losing Europe. Cities fell one by one. Ottoman soldiers retreated in chaos. Civilians fled in fear. By early 1913, Ottoman rule in the Balkans had virtually collapsed. One event shocked the world. The city of Adrianople, Edirne, a major Ottoman fortress, fell to Bulgarian and Serbian forces. It was symbolic. A former Ottoman capital was gone. The road to Constantinople lay exposed. European powers panicked. They feared total Ottoman collapse would destabilize Europe. Diplomats rushed to stop the war. In May 1913, the Treaty of London officially ended the First Balkan War. The Ottomans lost nearly all their European territory. A new state, Albania, was created to block Serbian access to the sea, angering Serbia deeply. But the treaty left one massive question unanswered. Who gets Macedonia? And that question would ignite the Second War. Bulgaria believed it deserved the largest share of land. Serbia and Greece disagreed. Tensions exploded. In June 1913, Bulgaria attacked its former allies, Serbia and Greece, without declaring war. It was a fatal mistake. Everyone turns on Bulgaria. Serbia and Greece fought back fiercely. Romania invaded Bulgaria from the north. Even the Ottoman Empire, sensing opportunity, retook Adrianople. Bulgaria was overwhelmed on all sides. In just weeks it faced total defeat. The war ended with the Treaty of Bucharest. Bulgaria lost most of its gains. Serbia expanded significantly. Greece doubled its territory. Romania gained land without major fighting. The Ottomans reclaimed parts of eastern Thrace. But peace came at a terrible cost. The Balkan Wars were brutal. Tens of thousands died. Entire villages were destroyed. Ethnic cleansing became common. Muslims fled Ottoman lands. Christians were massacred in retaliation. Hatred hardened along ethnic lines. The Balkans earned a grim reputation. A land where war solved nothing and remembered everything. The Balkan Wars reshaped Europe, but destabilized it even more. Serbia emerged stronger and more confident. Austria-Hungary felt threatened. Russia backed Serbia openly. Germany stood behind Austria-Hungary. The alliance system tightened. Fear replaced diplomacy. Just 1 year later, in 1914, a Serbian nationalist would assassinate an Austrian archduke in Sarajevo. The spark that ignited World War I. But the fuse was lit earlier. It was lit in the Balkan Wars.